trust me, okay? Close your eyes.
Certainly, Lisa.
Welcome to Movies and Mailboxes. There's a quiet tension in the familiar. A street you've walked 100 times. A home you thought you knew. Today we're pulled into the shadows of Stir of Echoes, where Kevin Bacon's character, Tom Witzke, stumbles upon a truth no one else can see. Chicago is our backdrop for this journey. But here, the ordinary is anything but safe. The Witzke residence, 3619 West George Street, Chicago. From the outside, it's just another house, a private residence, a quiet street in Hermosa, but inside, something is different. After Tom Witzke is hypnotized by his sister-in-law, his peaceful home becomes the center of a dark mystery. It's in the basement, where the walls seem to breathe, that he uncovers a secret buried long ago. This house, ordinary on the surface, now holds the weight of something much deeper. As Tom's visions take hold, the lines between what's real and what isn't begin to blur. And you wonder, what other secrets lie beneath this city? Rialto Square Theater, 102 North Chicago Street in Joliet. This theater is beautiful, grand, and haunting. During Tom's hypnosis, his mind drifts to a place he may have visited before when his sister-in-law tells him to imagine being in a theater. This is where his subconscious takes him. The chandeliers, the marble staircases, all relics of a forgotten time. In Stir of Echoes, this theater becomes a portal, a threshold where Tom's sixth sense is awakened. Here his reality begins to shift. He sees what others can't, and that's where his journey into the unknown begins. Built in 1926, the theater was saved from demolition in the 70s, thanks to a community effort. Now, it stands as a symbol of history and mystery, its grand halls a reminder of the past. Old Union Station, Joliet, Chicago. Once filled with the sounds of travelers, now quiet, its purpose changed. Built in 1912, this station served as a major hub, a place where people started and ended their journeys. In Stir of Echoes, it's where Tom Witzke finds his son, Jake. After the babysitter takes him at the station, Tom is shown a photograph of Samantha, the missing girl, and without a word, he knows she's the girl haunting his visions. The grand architecture of Union Station, its large arched windows, feel heavy with the past. It's a place where time itself seems to bend, and you wonder, how many stories have been left behind? You see, it's now a private event space. The station no longer echoes with the sounds of trains, but it still holds the weight of those who pass through. It was added to the National Register of Historic Places in 1978. But for Tom, it's not just history, it's a link to the present, a step deeper into the unknown. Oakwood Cemetery, 1035 East 67th Street. It's a place where the living and the dead coexist. Established in 1854, it's one of Chicago's oldest resting places. But in Stir of Echoes, it's where Maggie and Jake discover something far more unsettling as they walk near the cemetery. Jake hears the sound of bagpipes. "That music sounds beautiful," he says before running in as Maggie follows. And they find a funeral for a fallen police officer. Jake notices one of the officers. They wave at each other, silently understanding something. He tells Maggie, "Your son." He has the eyes on him. It's a moment where the lines between the living and the dead blur, just like in Tom's visions. As they leave, Jake says goodbye to the officer, calling him by name, Neil, but the two had never met. Oakwood, it's more than just a cemetery. It's a place where the past and the present cross in ways we can't explain. Chicago, it's still the same city. But after Stir of Echoes, maybe you see it differently. The streets, the buildings, they all hold stories just waiting to be discovered. And it's not just about what's out there. It's about what we find within ourselves along the way. Every journey, every place teaches us something new. Before you go, I want to say thank you for watching, for coming along on this adventure. There's always more to explore, more to experience. So if you felt something stir within you, if the echoes have started for you too, then don't stop here. Please like the video, share it, leave a comment, and join us as we continue to uncover even more adventures around us and within us. Please subscribe, and let's keep traveling together. Let's build something, a community of seekers, adventurers, film fans, and friends, because every place has a story, and we're here to discover them together. Until next time, stay curious and never stop exploring. Thank you, and happy Halloween.